What if the foods you trust every day are the reason you feel tired? Most women believe that if a food is natural and recommended for years, it must always be good for the body. But after 60, that assumption quietly stops being true. And almost no one talks about it. The reality is that your body does not process foods the same way it did at 40 or even 50. Digestion slows. Nutrient absorption changes. Hormonal signals shift. And foods that once gave you energy can begin to do the opposite, without you realizing it. Here's something surprising. Many women who feel constantly tired, mentally foggy, or emotionally drained are not lacking motivation or strength. They are simply eating foods their body no longer tolerates. Not junk food, not sugar, but foods that were once considered healthy. And this silent mismatch between what you eat and what your body actually needs can slowly drain your energy day after day. Think about that for a moment. What if your tiredness isn't coming from age, but from habits you've trusted for years? What if the problem isn't your body slowing down, but your nutrition no longer matching your body's new rhythm? This is something doctors rarely explain. Nutrition advice is usually one size fits all, but after 60, your body becomes more sensitive. Small choices begin to have bigger effects. And this is not about blame. It's about awareness. Because once you understand how your body has changed, you gain something powerful: control. You can stop guessing. You can stop forcing your body to keep up. And you can start choosing foods that truly support your energy, your mood, and your sense of calm. In this video, you'll discover why some vegetables quietly drain your energy after 60, and why others can naturally restore it. Nothing extreme. Nothing complicated. Just simple knowledge that helps you work with your body instead of against it. Now that you understand how your body changes after 60, it becomes easier to see why certain foods may no longer feel as supportive as they once did. This isn't about labeling foods as good or bad. It's about recognizing that your body now has different needs. What once gave you strength and energy might now feel heavier, harder to digest, or leave you feeling more tired than before. Here's the gentle truth many women are never told. Some vegetables can quietly drain your energy, while others naturally help restore it. Not because the vegetables themselves are harmful, but because your metabolism, digestion, and hormonal balance are no longer the same. Doctors now understand that after menopause, your body processes fiber, sugars, and certain plant compounds differently. This can affect blood sugar, inflammation, and even your nervous system. So if you've noticed that certain meals leave you feeling bloated, sleepy, or emotionally flat, it may not be your imagination. Your body is simply responding to what it can handle right now. And the beautiful part is that once you become aware of this, you can make small, gentle adjustments that bring real change. In this video, we'll look at vegetables from a new perspective. Not from food trends or outdated advice, but from what actually supports a woman's body after 60. You'll see which vegetables may be quietly draining your energy, and which ones can help you feel more stable, clear, and alive again, naturally, without forcing your body or relying on medication. This isn't about restriction. It's about alignment. When your food matches your body's current rhythm, everything begins to feel lighter. Energy returns. Mood stabilize. Sleep improves. And most importantly, you begin to trust your body again. If this kind of information feels helpful to you, subscribe to the channel. Here we share natural, gentle ways to feel more balanced and energized after 60. Now let's gently talk about the first two vegetables that may be quietly draining your energy after 60. This is not about fear or blame. It's about awareness. These vegetables are often considered healthy, but for many women after menopause, the body begins to react to them very differently than before. The first one is raw kale. Kale is praised everywhere for being a superfood, but in its raw form, it can be surprisingly hard on your system after 60. It contains compounds called goitrogens, which may interfere with thyroid function when eaten frequently raw. Your thyroid plays a huge role in energy, mood, and metabolism. When it struggles, fatigue and mental fog often follow. Raw kale is also extremely fibrous, which can slow digestion and cause bloating, heaviness, and that uncomfortable tired after eating feeling many women notice. Lightly cooking kale breaks down these compounds and makes it easier for your body to handle. But when eaten raw every day, it can quietly drain your energy. The second vegetable is eggplant. While delicious, eggplant belongs to the nightshade family, which some women become more sensitive to with age. Nightshades can increase inflammation in the body, especially in the joints and nervous system. This can show up as stiffness, body aches, and that deep tiredness that feels different from regular fatigue. Eggplant also contains natural compounds that may irritate the gut lining in sensitive people, leading to slower digestion and less nutrient absorption, which directly affects energy levels. What's important to understand is that this doesn't mean you can never eat these vegetables again. It simply means your body may no longer tolerate them the way it once did. After 60, your system becomes more sensitive, and small irritations can have a bigger impact than before. By becoming aware of how these foods affect you, you can begin to make gentle adjustments. Sometimes reducing frequency, changing how you prepare them, or simply listening to your body's signals can make a noticeable difference in how you feel day to day. Now let's talk about the two vegetables that tend to drain energy even more strongly after 60. These are foods many women eat almost daily, believing they are making the healthiest choice possible. But as the body changes, tolerance changes too, and what once felt light and nourishing may now feel heavy, exhausting, and difficult to process. The first one is white potatoes. Potatoes are comforting and familiar, but they are very high in fast-digesting starch. After menopause, the body becomes more sensitive to blood sugar spikes. When you eat white potatoes, your glucose can rise quickly, followed by a sudden drop. This roller coaster often shows up as fatigue, mental fog, irritability, and that strong urge to lie down after meals. Over time, repeated spikes and crashes put stress on your adrenal system, which plays a major role in energy regulation. This doesn't mean potatoes are bad, but for many women over 60, they quietly drain energy when eaten too often or in large portions. The second vegetable is corn. Corn is technically a grain, but most people treat it like a vegetable. It is very high in sugar compared to other vegetables and can trigger the same blood sugar instability. Corn also contains lectins, plant proteins that may irritate the gut lining in sensitive people. This can lead to bloating, inflammation, and slower nutrient absorption, which directly affects energy levels. Many women notice that meals with corn leave them feeling sleepy, heavy, or strangely drained afterward. What makes these two vegetables especially challenging after 60 is not just their carbohydrate content, but how the body processes them now. Insulin sensitivity naturally declines with age, meaning your system has to work harder to keep blood sugar stable. When that balance is off, energy drops, mood shifts, and fatigue becomes more noticeable. Again, this is not about restriction or fear. It's about awareness. By reducing frequency, pairing these foods with protein and healthy fats, or choosing gentler alternatives, many women feel a real difference in how their body responds. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed right now, take a slow breath. This part of the video is not about taking things away from you or making you feel like you've been doing something wrong. Quite the opposite. Awareness is empowering. And the best part is that nothing we talked about is permanent or extreme. Your body is simply communicating, and now you're learning how to listen. What matters most is this. You don't need to eliminate everything or follow strict rules. Small shifts create powerful changes, especially after 60. Sometimes just reducing frequency, changing how you prepare certain foods, or becoming more mindful already brings noticeable relief. This is not about perfection. It's about working with your body instead of against it. And now here comes the hopeful part. Because while some vegetables may drain your energy, others are incredibly supportive. Foods that nourish your cells, calm your nervous system, and gently rebuild your vitality. You don't need supplements or complicated diets. Nature already provides what your body is quietly asking for. From this point on, we're going to focus on restoration. On vegetables that help you feel lighter after meals, more stable emotionally, and stronger throughout the day. This is where many women start to feel hopeful again, because they realize energy isn't gone forever. It just needs the right support. Think of this as a turning point in the video. We're moving from understanding to solutions, from listening to action, from why do I feel like this, to what can I do about it. Before we continue, leave a comment and tell me, which of the vegetables we talked about surprised you the most? I'd love to hear your experience. Now let's talk about the first two vegetables that truly help restore your energy after 60. These are foods that work gently with your body, supporting your cells, digestion, and nervous system instead of overwhelming them. They don't create spikes or crashes. They nourish slowly and consistently, which is exactly what your body needs at this stage of life. The first one is spinach. Spinach is rich in magnesium and iron, two minerals that play a key role in energy production and oxygen delivery throughout the body. After menopause, many women become slightly deficient in these nutrients without realizing it. When iron is low, fatigue appears. When magnesium is low, the nervous system becomes more reactive, and sleep can suffer. Spinach helps replenish both in a gentle, food-based way. It also contains folate, which supports brain health and mood balance. Lightly steaming spinach makes it even easier to digest and absorb, helping your body receive its benefits without strain. The second vegetable is zucchini. Zucchini is one of the most gentle vegetables for the digestive system. It is high in water and fiber but very easy to process, which means your body doesn't have to work hard to digest it. This saves energy instead of draining it. Zucchini also contains potassium, which supports muscle function and fluid balance, both important for preventing fatigue and weakness. Many women notice they feel lighter after meals with zucchini, compared to heavier vegetables. What makes these two vegetables so powerful is their simplicity. They don't overstimulate your system. They support hydration, mineral balance, and steady energy production. Over time, this creates a foundation of vitality that feels natural rather than forced. Spinach and zucchini also help reduce low-grade inflammation in the body, which is one of the hidden reasons fatigue becomes more common after 60. When inflammation is lower, your cells work more efficiently, your mind feels clearer, and your energy lasts longer throughout the day. These are not superfoods in a trendy way. They are everyday vegetables that quietly support your body when included regularly. And because they are so easy to prepare, they fit beautifully into real life. Now it's time to talk about the third vegetable that helps restore your energy in a deeper way, especially when it comes to mental clarity, mood, and emotional balance. This one goes beyond physical vitality and supports your brain and nervous system as well, which is incredibly important after 60. This vegetable is broccoli. Broccoli is often underestimated, but it contains powerful compounds that support cellular energy and brain health. One of its most important nutrients is sulforaphane, a natural compound that helps your body detox gently and reduces inflammation at the cellular level. When inflammation is lower, your cells work more efficiently, which means more stable energy throughout the day. Broccoli is also rich in vitamin C and B vitamins, both essential for supporting the nervous system and helping your body convert food into usable energy. After menopause, many women notice mental fog or low motivation. These nutrients play a role in neurotransmitter production, helping your brain communicate more clearly and calmly. Another reason broccoli is so powerful is its fiber content, which supports gut health. And your gut is closely connected to your mood and energy levels. When digestion improves, nutrient absorption increases, and your body gets more from the food you eat. Many women notice better focus and a more stable mood simply by supporting their gut health. What makes broccoli special is that it supports your body on multiple levels at once. It nourishes your cells, protects your brain, and helps stabilize your emotional state. Steamed or lightly sautéed broccoli is easiest to digest and allows your body to absorb its nutrients without stress. Over time, many women report feeling more mentally clear, emotionally steady, and physically energized when broccoli becomes part of their regular routine. It's not a dramatic boost, but a gentle return to balance, the kind that lasts. If this information is helping you, tap the like button so I know this content is useful for you. Now we arrive at the most powerful vegetable on this list, the one that supports your energy on the deepest level and helps your entire system function more smoothly after 60. This vegetable doesn't just nourish your body, it works at the core of your cells, helping them produce energy more efficiently and protecting your brain and nervous system at the same time. This vegetable is beets. Beets are extraordinary because they support something called mitochondrial function. Your mitochondria are the tiny power plants inside your cells that create energy. As we age, these power plants become less efficient, which is one of the hidden reasons fatigue becomes more common. Beets contain natural nitrates that improve blood flow and oxygen delivery throughout the body. When your cells receive more oxygen, they produce energy more effectively, and you feel more alert and alive. Beets are also rich in folate and antioxidants that protect your brain. Folate supports neurotransmitter balance, which affects mood and mental clarity. This is especially important after menopause, when emotional stability and focus can feel harder to maintain. Many women notice a calmer mind and clearer thinking when beets become part of their routine. Another powerful benefit of beets is how they support your liver, the organ responsible for detoxifying your body. When your liver works efficiently, your body uses nutrients better and eliminates waste more effectively. This directly affects energy levels. You may notice less heaviness after meals and more stable vitality throughout the day. Beets also help reduce inflammation, which quietly drains energy over time. Chronic low-grade inflammation forces your body to work harder just to function normally. By calming this internal stress, beets allow your system to redirect energy toward healing and daily activities instead of constant defense. What makes beets so special is that they work gently but deeply. They don't stimulate or push your body. They support it. Over time, this creates a foundation of energy that feels natural and sustainable, not forced. Now that you know which vegetables support your energy after 60, the most important part is understanding how to use them in real life. This isn't about following a strict diet or changing everything at once. It's about making small, gentle adjustments that fit naturally into your routine. You can start by choosing just one meal a day to focus on. For example, at lunch, you might add steamed spinach to your plate or include zucchini in a light stir-fry. These vegetables are easy to prepare and blend well with foods you already enjoy. Even a small portion, used consistently, can make a difference over time. Broccoli and beets can be introduced gradually as well. You don't need to eat them every day. 2 or 3 times a week is enough to start feeling their benefits. Light steaming is the best cooking method, as it preserves nutrients while making digestion easier. If you prefer, you can roast beets in the oven with a little olive oil, or blend them into soups for a comforting meal. Another simple idea is to build a restorative plate. Choose one source of protein, one healthy fat, and one of these vegetables. This combination helps keep your blood sugar stable and prevents energy crashes later in the day. For example, grilled chicken with zucchini and olive oil, or fish with spinach and a side of roasted beets. Listening to your body is essential. Notice how you feel after meals. Do you feel lighter? More alert? Calmer? Your body will give you feedback when something works well for you. This awareness helps you create your own personal routine, instead of following rigid rules. It's also important to remember that hydration plays a big role in energy. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps your body absorb nutrients more effectively and prevents fatigue. Pairing these vegetables with good hydration enhances their benefits even more. Above all, be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. But when you stay consistent, your body begins to respond. Energy becomes steadier, digestion improves, and you start to feel more in tune with yourself again. If you find this type of content interesting, subscribe to the channel. Here we share gentle, natural ways to support your energy, your mood, and your well-being after 60, so you don't have to navigate these changes alone. Feeling tired, mentally foggy, or emotionally drained is not a sign that your best years are behind you. It simply means your body is changing, and change doesn't mean decline. It means adaptation. When you begin to listen to what your body truly needs, everything starts to feel different. What you learn today isn't about perfection or strict rules. It's about awareness, about choosing foods that work with your body instead of against it. Small choices, repeated gently, have the power to rebuild your energy and restore your sense of balance. You don't need to transform your life overnight. You just need to take one step at a time. Your body is still incredibly wise. It knows how to heal, how to find rhythm, and how to regain strength when it's supported in the right way. Even after 60, your cells respond to nourishment, your brain responds to care, and your emotions respond to stability. Nothing is lost. It's simply waiting to be awakened again. Aging doesn't have to feel like something you fight against. It can become a time of deeper connection with yourself, where you choose what truly serves you and release what no longer does. And remember, you deserve to feel energized, clear, and emotionally steady at this stage of life. You deserve mornings with more lightness and days with more ease. This journey is not about going back. It's about moving forward with wisdom. See you in the next video.